Hello, boils and ghouls. Welcome to Watchers Podcast with your hosts, Brad and Colson.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Why are you doing this to us? Because you were home.
I met him 15 years ago. I was told it was nothing like it. No reason, no conscience, no understanding, and even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. My name's Brad, here with Colson.
Hello?
And we've missed you guys because we know you've missed us too.
Yeah, long time.
It has been weeks.
Yep.
We've got a special episode for you today. We're not going to be reviewing a horror movie. We're going to step out of the horror world a little bit. I'm sure it'll rear its head throughout the show.
Yep.
But we've decided to count down our favorite movies from the year we were born right up to 2020. We're going to split it up into two shows. Our first ever two-parter.
That's right.
We're breaking ground here.
Exactly.
Before we get into it, how have you been, Colson?
I've been good. Busy.
Yeah, I hear you.
Very, very busy lately. Not my usual. Usually I watch a movie a day. I've watched like 2 movies in 15 days. I've just been busy.
Yeah, and not your usual busy. You have work, but then you got house renos and everything going on.
Doing some work, so once it's done, I'll be back to normal. Movie a day.
Castle Colson.
Exactly. So yeah, once that's all taken care of, it'll be calmed down again, but busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You?
Also busy.
Yeah.
Work busy, though. Just working. We have been going pretty much nonstop, trying to keep up.
Yeah.
The weather's been kind of crappy, though, so it does give us a little bit of a break to get stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it's been pretty dang steady.
Yeah. And we're the opposite. You're receiving money. I'm losing money. I'm giving my money away to people. You're fucking cashing in all the hours you work.
Yeah, it's about 50 to 60 a week, I guess.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah. It's good, though.
Yeah. So, I didn't watch anything since our last episode, I don't think.
I brought him... Oh, no, what did I watched the Fast and Furious movie.
Okay.
The first one and second one.
Okay.
Those are the last 2 movies I've watched.
Nice.
I intended on getting through all of them. Just so... Like, I like the first one.
Yeah.
I like the second-ish. But they just start plummeting for me, so...
Yeah.
I am going to eventually get to them. I don't know when. They're the next ones I'll watch, I'm sure, but when, I don't know.
I had big plans. I was like, I'm going to watch Godzilla vs. Kong. I'm going to watch Mortal Kombat. I'm going to watch Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
I haven't touched one of them.
I haven't. Spiral's another one that I was super... And it's just like, it literally has fallen into the worst time for me. Like, I could go in to the theater and watch it, but I'm like, I got painting to do and other things, so I'm just going to... at this point, I'll probably just wait for the fucking Blu-ray release and buy it. I don't know. But
yeah, I guess I watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I finished that show.
Okay.
Great show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did a fantastic job of that. Me and my wife watched The Circle. I don't know if we talked about that.
No. Is that a Tom Hanks movie?
No, it's a reality show.
Oh.
It's horrible, but at the same time, I couldn't stop watching it.
What's it about?
It's on Netflix, and basically, there's a certain amount of people, and they all have their own apartment and a TV screen.
Okay.
And they set up basic basically like a Facebook profile kind of thing on it.
Okay.
And they can be actually them, or they can pretend to be someone else.
Oh, that's fun.
So, like, some people go in and they're like, oh, I'm playing as my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or, like, one guy, he's just this, like, tall, goofy guy who's really into sports. And he's like, oh, yeah, I got this friend, Emily. He's like, I'm going to be her.
Yeah.
He, like, plays as a girl.
That's hilarious.
And then they rank, like, who they like the most. And then people get voted out. New people come in.
Wow.
The first time I watched it, I was like, this is the stupidest show ever.
Yeah.
And then the first person gets voted off, and they're like, now they get to go visit one of the other people. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, where are they going to go visit?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
so what a great idea.
Yeah, It's a good show.
Yeah.
It's absolute garbage. Like, it's junk food TV, but it's fine.
And I don't have... I'm like one of the few people in the world now that doesn't have Netflix anymore.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I've just never heard of it.
Probably.
But yeah, I'll have to get it back just to check that out. That sounds funny.
Yeah, it is pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing. Mm-hmm. Should we get into our lists?
Yeah.
All right. So...
You're 2 years older than me.
Yeah, I'm an old man.
Yeah, so you get 2 extra. We get to hear 2 extra movies from you.
Yeah, so, everybody's lucky.
Exactly.
So we'll start 1986. This one will probably be no surprise to anybody because I've talked about this movie a million times, so I'm not going to say too much, and that's Stand By Me.
Okay.
My favorite movie ever. And then 87. This is kind of a weird one.
Okay.
But 87 was a light year for me.
Yeah.
Muppet Family Christmas.
Okay. Is that the one with... fuck is his name? The old guy? Scrooge.
Oh,
Get
no.
it?
Not that one. Michael Caine.
Yes, Michael. Not that one.
No, this one.
Oh, I remember you talking about this. It's rare to find, apparently.
It's really hard to find.
Okay.
If anyone has a copy that they want to give to me.
Why not?
Or sell to me, I'm interested.
For free, hopefully.
Yeah, sell for free.
Yeah.
It has the Muppets, Sesame Street, and the Fraggles all in the same house.
Okay.
Like, Jim Henson's there, and it's great.
Yeah.
It's really fun. So, now I'll hand it over to you.
Yeah, 1988.
Yes.
So, I picked The Great Outdoors.
Okay.
But I think if we did this again in a couple years, I wouldn't be surprised if The Blob takes its place. The reason I didn't pick The Blob is just because I've only seen it the one time.
Right.
So, let that build in me a little bit more, and it could jump up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, The Great Outdoors is my favorite movie of 88.
My 88 is My Neighbor Totoro.
Okay.
I also had The Blob as a runner-up, and same. I've only watched it the once. Totoro, I watched a couple of times myself, and I really liked it. And now my kids love it, and we watch it together. And yeah, it's just has more emotional connection to me than The Blob.
Right.
Once my kids get a year older,
yeah,
we'll start watching The Blob.
Exactly. That's good. 1989. I picked The Burbs.
Ooh.
So
good choice.
Tom Hanks movie. It's one of my favorite Tom Hanks movies. Like I watched this when I was younger, like 7 or 8. I've loved it ever since. I just think it's so funny.
It is funny.
But a lot of people don't talk about it. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's got, good cast and good director.
Yeah.
The guy who did Gremlins made it. Steven Spielberg produced it.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Funny.
Yeah.
My 89 is what I think might be my last Christmas movie on the list, but National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I had that as a runner-up, too. Yeah.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
It's one that is like mandatory viewing every year. So.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. We've talked about it.
Yep.
It's great.
Yeah, it's good. 1990 for me is my favorite movie of all time, and that is Goodfellas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched that.
Okay.
I feel like I need to, though.
Probably should.
It gets a lot of love.
Although, I'll talk to you in a few years here, and we'll see, because you yeah, anyway. Goodfellas, yeah. There are a couple other ones. Misery was that year.
Yeah.
Home Alone Christmas movie. But
yeah,
some other good ones, but Goodfellas, obviously, for me.
Nice.
You?
My 1990 film was at the time the highest grossing indie movie of all time.
Okay.
That's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Uh-huh.
Favorite actors in it? Sam Rockwell.
Right.
And a cameo. You got Corey Feldman in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love Ninja Turtles.
That's a good movie.
It's like, as growing up as a kid, like at that age, I would have been 4 or 5. Ninja Turtles was my entire life.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I lived and breathed the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably in my top 10 favorite movies, I would think.
Okay.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, that makes sense. 1991. This was probably the hardest year for me to do.
Like, because of how many good movies?
Yeah. I decided on T2, Judgment Day, Terminator 2.
Yep.
There's Silence of the Lambs, there's Robin Hood, Backdraft. I just love so many movies from that year.
Yeah.
That settling on T2 was tough, but
it's one of the best sequels of all time.
It is,
too.
yeah.
It might be the best.
Yeah, it probably is. It's probably my favorite.
Yeah. It's one of the few times when it gets talked about more than the original movie.
Yeah, it does, yeah. No, I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
So yeah, that's my 91.
My 91, originally I was going to pick Rockadoodle.
Okay.
Have you seen Rockadoodle?
No.
It's about a chicken who sings like Elvis and then ends up going off to their version of Vegas, and there's a boy that gets turned into a cat.
Oof.
It's awesome. It's a great movie. I think it's Don Bluth animated.
Oh yeah, okay.
But I decided to go with Silence of the Lambs instead.
Okay.
Because it's Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, that's such a good movie.
It is. I quote it all the time.
Yeah. In your room alone.
Yeah.
I hope.
Putting lipstick on,
Exactly.
wearing my house coat. Yep.
Yeah. 92 for me was Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, nice.
It's one of my favorite Tarantino movies. I just like the story of it more, like than his other stuff. Is not that I don't like it, but it's become very big.
Yeah.
This one's very small.
Yeah.
You know, you get the few guys basically shot in the one location, other than the
diner.
Yeah,
and stuff.
different scenes, but the main thing takes place in that one set, and I love it.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah.
It was almost mine. And it's another one that I need to watch a couple more times.
Okay.
I think I've only seen that one twice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, besides like Hateful Eight, which I've only watched once. This is probably my least watched.
Oh, okay.
Between this and Jackie Brown. I
Right.
think I've only watched that the once too.
Okay.
So I went with Aladdin. I love Aladdin.
That makes sense, yeah.
It's one of my favorite Disney movies. Robin Williams as the genie is just amazing.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
So good. Now, did you watch the remake, or the
Yes.
live action, I guess? And where did you...
I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of hate for it. I found it better than some of the Disney remakes that they've been doing. Jafar was terrible.
Right,
It was like he was in a different movie altogether.
That's right. And what did you think of Will Smith? I mean, you can't really compare him to Robin Williams as Genie, because I don't know, maybe it's because we grew up with it. I don't know, but what did you think he did fine?
If that Genie never existed and you didn't know about it, no one would have a problem with Will Smith's Genie.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I thought it was fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
1993. We may be the same on this one.
I feel like we might be.
I picked Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Okay.
My runner-up was Schindler's List.
Okay, I had Dazed and Confused as my runner-up.
Nice.
But yeah, Jurassic Park. I watched Dazed and Confused probably more than Jurassic Park. But Jurassic Park's just that it's got that feel to it. Like, fuck, this is a movie.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
I think it. Yeah, I think it's almost perfect. I don't like
not much that you can complain about it.
No,
which it's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
Even now, whenever they like open up those gates and
Yeah.
like the brontosaurus and
Yeah.
stuff, you still get like tingles. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit, like that would be the coolest thing in the world.
It's awesome.
And the effects hold up incredible.
Oh, so good.
Like,
Yeah, I say it a lot, but how can a movie from 1993 look better than a movie from 2015 or whatever the hell the new ones are? And it's because it's there. You're looking at it instead of the actors acting around a broom handle with a fucking light bulb on the end of it.
Exactly.
I don't know. It's just great movie.
Yeah, good year for Spielberg.
Yeah, killed it.
Yeah.
So 94 for me.
Yeah.
Okay. I picked Forrest Gump.
Okay. I thought we might have been the same on this one too.
Okay. I think I know you.
Yeah.
I won't say my runners. I had True Lies and Pulp Fiction,
Nice.
and then one other one, which I'm assuming is your favorite.
Probably.
So I'll let you go ahead.
My 94 is Shawshank
Yeah,
Redemption.
Shawshank was my third runner-up.
Yeah.
For me, I just like Forrest Gump more.
Yeah.
I can rewatch it easier or more often. But yeah, back to you with Shawshank.
Forrest Gump's one that I need to watch again.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've watched it.
Right.
And I know I liked it when I seen it, but yeah, Shawshank, another one. It's a perfect movie, I think.
It is.
When we reviewed it, I gave it a 10.
Yeah, that's right. I think
it was my first 10.
First 10, yeah.
Everyone's great in it. It takes you through every emotion throughout the whole movie, and it's just...
Yeah, and it's funny because Stephen King wrote that, and it's kind of funny because it's not a horror thing, but it's like people will call it. It is, I think, number one on IMDb. If not, it's number 2.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of funny that he never really goes back. He does, of course, with here and there, but it seems like 1 out of 5 might be non-horror.
Yeah.
Where this movie's obviously loved.
Yeah.
So why don't you do a little bit more of it?
Yeah, exactly.
But
you can clearly do it and do it well.
It's good. 95. This was a tough year, too.
I agree.
I picked Braveheart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love it.
It's a great movie.
It's fantastic.
First time I ever seen someone get shot in the ass with an arrow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I'll let you say, because I think your favorite might be my runner-up.
Okay, one of my runner-up movies was Quick and the Dead.
Okay. Oh, you like that movie?
I fucking love that movie.
That's hilarious.
And I don't even really like Westerns, but
Yeah.
that one's just so silly. And the tournament.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. You got a young Leonardo DiCaprio and...
The Kid.
Yeah, the Kid.
That's got a really good cast, too, because it's got Gene Hackman and Sharon Stone and some other, like Lance Henriksen's in there. You see other people that it's good.
Yeah.
And it's directed by... what's his name? Who did Spider-Man?
Yeah,
and
Sam
Evil
Raimi.
Dead. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's so weird.
So that was your runner-up.
Runner-up. I love that movie. Now and Then.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
That didn't even make my. I thought you were going to say Toy Story.
It was close.
Okay.
I watched Toy Story a lot. Maybe too much.
Oh, so it kind of... That's like me with Hocus Pocus. I've watched it too much that now I'm like, ugh.
I don't like Hocus
Go
Pocus
away. Yeah. Now and Then's great.
It is. It's the female version of Stand By Me, basically.
Yeah, pretty well.
And I hadn't seen it until we watched it.
I think so, yeah.
Reviewed it.
Yeah.
And I've watched it a couple of times since that.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's great.
It's good.
If I could change anything, maybe get Rosie O'Donnell out of there. But
right.
other than that, great movie.
I will mention my other runner-up was Seven.
Oh, yeah.
I love
great
Seven,
movie.
but not as much as Braveheart.
Yeah. And, Toy Story would probably be a runner-up.
Okay. 96 for me, Fargo.
Oh, good movie.
I had 2 runner-ups that were very close, and they were Scream and The Rock.
Oh, okay.
The Rock is obviously a silly action movie, but I fucking love that movie. It's so fun. But yeah, Fargo, the Coen brothers, Jesus, I almost forgot.
Well, Well, I could see how you could forget them. They haven't really made
exactly. They're not. Yeah, they don't show up at the Oscars every few years and win everything.
Yeah, that's right.
I think they've won 4 each. And Frances McDormand is up to 3 now, which she won this year with Nomadland or whatever.
Yeah, I gotta watch that too.
I do too. But she won for this. I love this movie.
Yeah,
William H. Macy
might
be the best dope in a movie. He plays it so fucking good.
He does.
If I'm gonna spoil the ending here, so if you haven't seen it, just fast forward 30 seconds. But at the end, when he's in the motel and he's under a fake name, the police knock on the door and they're like, "Mr. Johnson?" And you can hear him in there go, "Who?" Because the fucking idiot forgot. And then they go, "Mr. Lundergaard," and they go, "Oh, okay, 1 second. Yeah, okay." And they go in and he's fucking climbing out the window. No! As they pull him back in. So funny. I love it. But that's my favorite of 96.
My 1996 favorite movie is From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've only seen that once or twice, so I gotta watch that again.
I love it. I love how it's one movie for the first half and then completely turns into something else.
Completely different, yeah.
You got George Clooney and Tarantino acting in it.
Mm-hmm. They were great together. They're brothers, right?
Yeah, they're so good.
Yeah, it was good.
You got Tom Savini in the movie.
Right.
Machete's in there. Or Danny Trejo, I guess his real name is.
That's right.
It's just so much fun.
Yeah, I like that movie. I have to watch that again. It's been a long time.
That might be one we could review down the road.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
You're 97.
97 for me. This was another tough one. I went with Titanic. Obviously, I'm a huge Titanic fan. But Good Will Hunting and Boogie Nights were close.
Yeah.
But they're no Titanic. That's a fucking... that's like a Jurassic Park for me. I love that movie. But, 97.
Titanic's not my number.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
I thought we'd have the same, but...
Yeah. I find that movie incredibly boring until the last half hour. So. Hour.
I just said that backward. I said half hour, but I said it wrong. Half hour, maybe?
Half hour?
I don't know. Anyway,
we now have on record Colson taking a stroke.
Yes.
Breaking lots of ground today.
Exactly.
Yeah, the last half hour or so is great. But up until then, I honestly don't care too much.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe other people agree with you. I don't give a shit.
My favorite part is the guy hitting the propeller.
Oh, yeah. And then he does a 40 flips until he hits the water. Fucking brutal.
Yeah. My favorite 1997 movie might annoy you because I didn't pick Titanic and picked this instead.
Oh, boy.
But it's Liar, Liar.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Movie. That's fine.
It's probably my favorite Jim Carrey movie.
Mm-hmm.
I like it more than Ace Ventura.
Think of what my favorite Jim Carrey movie is. Yeah. It's not that one, but that one's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
It is good. It's really funny. Especially when he's trying to convince himself that the pen is red.
Yes.
He's like, royal blue.
Yeah, that's good.
So funny.
Did you have any close ones?
No,
not
really.
Okay.
98
for me. I had nothing close to this. This was my favorite movie of that year, and it was American History X.
That's also my
Oh, wow.
1998. We got more of the same than I thought we were going to.
And if they're not the same, our runner-ups are very close. Yeah. So that's cool.
Because I was like, we're going to have Jurassic Park, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, American History X, you agree.
Yeah. Best Ed Norton role ever.
Yeah. It's fucking... I watched it. I think this might be I've started on Letterboxd in 2019. This movie I watched in 2019, 2020, and now 2021. I watched it all 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's one of the only ones that I've done that with.
Yeah. It's
I love it.
So good.
Yeah. So my 99.
Yeah.
I picked Office Space.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. My runner-up was American Beauty, which, if you look at me, you wouldn't think I'd be a fan of, but I like it. I don't know. I maybe it's because I have no idea. I've always loved that movie.
Is that a Kubrick?
No, Sam Raimi. Fucking Sam Mendes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I get Sam Raimi on the mind.
Yeah.
Sam Mendes.
I'm thinking of Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut was but American Beauty. It's got Kevin Spacey and Annette Bening.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like I don't know. I like it, and there's things I don't like about it.
Yeah,
but they don't meet the things that I do like. Yeah, so, I don't know.
I've never seen it, and I don't even know what it's about. Maybe I'm going to leave it that way, so that when I do see it, it'll be a surprise.
I won't mention anything about it.
Okay.
It's a good movie, though. So check that one out if you haven't.
I will.
Your 99.
My 99. I almost went with Man on the Moon.
Okay.
I almost went with Detroit Rock City.
Okay,
because I love both of those movies. Yeah. But I went with one that we've recently done, and that's Idle Hands.
Okay.
Loved it.
Yeah.
It was great.
That's a good one.
It's funny. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's right up my alley.
I like it. Yeah. My 2000. There's no surprise here. If you can read... If you find my grade 7 yearbook, it says the same thing. Favorite movie? Gladiator.
Ah, nice.
So I had no runner-ups or anything. I saw this movie twice, and this was no, I've seen other movies twice in the theater before. I watched this twice in the theater. It was actually the first DVD our family ever bought.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
ours was Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I love Gladiator. It's 5 years later of Braveheart. Like, if you have the Blu-rays or DVDs of them, they look the same. Except for obviously, they're different. They both won 5 Oscars for, the same shit.
Really?
It's bizarre.
That's cool.
And they're even posed on the cover. Like, Russell Crowe's, there, and the other one, it's Mel Gibson.
Does it have on the cover, Colson's favorite movie
it should.
the year?
But, no, I love it. So, yeah. Year 2000.
My favorite film of 2000 is one that also has one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, and that's Almost Famous.
Okay.
Great movie.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, I've seen this one a few times. Got to give credit to Nikki for introducing me to this one, because I had never seen it. She lent me the DVD years and years and years ago.
This one, there's a extended edition, I think.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which one I've seen, but I want to watch both.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, there's a scene where they're all singing Tiny Dancer, and it's probably one of my favorite movie scenes.
Right, yeah. That's good. My 2001 Training Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I thought it would have been that Crocodile Dundee movie that came out that year. Goes to L.A. or something?
Yeah, that's it. That's
awkward.
You know what? I haven't seen that in a while, so it probably could bump this one out. But
that's true.
It's been too long.
I seen it in theaters.
Yeah, did you really?
Yeah. Horrible hour and a half.
Oof. I picked Training Day, Denzel, and Ethan Hawke. I like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke's great. Mm-hmm. That's a guy that you don't hear enough about.
Yeah.
He's a really good actor.
He is, yeah.
Denzel's okay too, I guess.
Yeah, he's mediocre at best, but especially, in the midst of... From 89 to, 09, he was just fucking passable.
Yeah.
But anyway.
My 2001 film was going to be Josie and the Pussycats.
Ugh.
But I haven't rewatched it. So maybe I'll rewatch it.
Yeah.
But until then, Ocean's 11.
Okay.
I thought that was a lot of fun.
I've only seen that one once, and I haven't really had an urge to go back to it.
Yeah.
But
and it's weird, because that's normally not the kind of movie I like.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a good one.
Have you seen 12 and 13?
Yes.
And did you like those, or do you remember them?
Yeah. I liked all three. The first one's my favorite, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
2002. Oh.
Maybe we'll have the same one for this. Maybe not. Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
2000. Well, you never know. My runner-up was Red Dragon.
Okay.
My favorite movie, though, was Gangs of New York.
Oh, yeah, we definitely don't.
Yeah.
I'm at the absolute opposite end of the spectrum from 2002. Good movie, though. Mm-hmm. I like Daniel Day-Lewis an awful lot.
Yeah, he's fantastic in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Year 2002.
Was almost Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
Okay.
As a kid, I was so excited for that movie to come out.
Yeah.
I could not wait. Bought tickets a week early.
Right.
I was so excited. But I got to go with Jackass.
Oh, okay.
I was obsessed with Jackass.
Yeah.
The TV show, everything. When
Yeah.
that movie came out, I was so excited. Loved it.
I loved it at the time, but now when I look back, when we have Jackass 3 to compare it to, which is more like a big movie, where Jackass just felt like a TV show where they said fuck.
Yeah,
and
it's like a long episode
of
Jackass.
I was like, it was great at the time, but now I'm looking like, it's, but I guess they just didn't really know what they were able to do money-wise, and I mean, the budget for the third one had to be fucking 10
insane.
Times what it was for the first one.
Yeah.
But, yeah, good movie, though. Still fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Year 2003.
2003, I'm going with Mystic River.
Okay.
There's a Clint Eastwood movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got Sean Penn. It's got fucking Tim Robbins from Shawshank and Kevin Bacon and Lawrence Fishburne.
Nice.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, you got to check it out.
I haven't.
This one is the movie that introduced me to the city of Boston, which I ever so love.
Yeah.
But yeah, this may have been my first, because they kind of get into it a little bit, they talk about the city and stuff, and a lot of the shots of it, where it was actually shot there. A lot of times, because I believe at this time, Massachusetts had a tax on movies that people were like, fuck this, we'll shoot it in Toronto or New York.
Yeah. And
just, it's Boston, but this one was actually shot there. I went to some of the scenes where it was shot, and people came out of their houses and were talking, yeah, Clint, use my bathroom or whatever. It was like,
that's awesome.
Shit. These people are just, they're great. So,
yeah.
I love the movie, though.
Yeah, I've visited the actual, Mystic River, the bridge.
Okay.
We were driving through Boston, but we, made a quick stop, and we're like, hey, this is where Mystic River was filmed. It's like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
But I have yet to watch it.
Okay, well, check it out.
I will.
Yeah.
That's going on my list.
Good. The list is fucking huge. In 2040, we'll be like, yeah, got to it.
Yeah. It's so funny, because we're always like, yeah, going on the list.
Exactly.
And people are like, there's no fucking list, but there's a list.
There is a list, but and I don't know if you're the same as me, my problem is, it's on the list, but I'm going to watch fucking Gladiator for the 9th time in 5 years.
Yeah.
It's just,
that's not my problem.
I'm very different, so my list is, I'll get to it.
Yeah.
Year 2003.
My 2003 is my favorite Tim Burton movie, Big Fish. You don't like this movie.
I don't know. I do have to rewatch it. I may have just been... I probably watched it in 2003.
Okay.
So I would have been 15, 16, somewhere in there, that I was just like, ugh.
This isn't Terminator.
Exactly. I'm fucking bored. I want Jackass.
Yeah.
But I will rewatch it, and I will let you know whenever that does happen.
Yeah. I think if you rewatched it, you would see it through different eyes now.
I think so, too.
Because it's good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I hear people talk about it, and I'm like, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
It's probably because I was fucking pissed that I wanted to watch something else.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Any other runner-ups that you had, or was it just...
No, that was it.
A lot of these were just easy for me, where a few were like, oh boy, this is... like I said earlier, if we did this again in a year or two, they'd be different.
Yeah.
But
same for me, because a lot of the years, whenever I went in to look to see what I watched that year, I didn't watch a lot of movies from certain years.
Right.
So the more I watched, the more this list would change, I think.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
It's such a weird list, and that's why. There's like years where I've watched 5 or 6 movies from 88 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
So that's going to do it for our first part of the show.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week with our 2004 to 2020. And yeah, you guys can hear what we like, and you can tell us what you like.
That's right.
Can you guys tell that it's been a few weeks since we've done this?
A little rusty.
Little rusty. Yeah, if you're listening to this on YouTube, tell us your list below, and we'll, in the comments, we'll check it out.
Yeah.
We'll probably talk back, because we're lonely people.
We sure are.
All right, that'll do it for this week. Bye, everybody.